Okay, can you hear me now? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm not hearing it. This is why I need earbuds around my desk. Shit. Hang on. I'm gonna pull this up on my phone because I have these connected to my phone. And I'm gonna drive myself absolutely crazy doing this. There it is. I can hear myself even though I hate it. I'm not hearing my music. This is odd. Why is it not? Which, I mean, I turned this down a little bit. I'm gonna go back to 40. Okay, I know why. I know why. Should be this. Let's see. So that is literally, I found it. I found it. I had tampered with something and I now know. Okay, so don't mess with this, what I learned. So I'm gonna turn that off, this, and this off. It's fixed, it's just my stupidity. Because I don't have it linked to what I should have it linked to. So, hello, hi, welcome in. I am a dumbass, that's what I am. I'm gonna take this off, Jesus Christ. I can't stand my own voice while trying to speak and hear it at the same time. I'm like, ugh. So, I really did a dum-dum. I actually had the music on shuffle to kind of spice it up just a little bit. I added in some more music, so we'll see how it does. I haven't listened to every single song, so we'll see. So what all have I chatted away about and probably not, y'all have not been able to hear is the question to know what do I need to repeat. I'm putting my earbuds up. Just do not activate volume. My phone has volume. I don't need that. So that should be fixed, despite my stupidity, maybe. I'm constantly paranoid that y'all can't hear me, and I think I know why to just never mess with that right now. On any other thing, I'm just chilling here. I'm just kind of vibing, and move my phone over here. And I'm kind of just writing down some of the stuff from on one of the journals I have, so I can actually see what I want to do, and that is in itself interesting. So I have a really interesting thing that I want to show, and I couldn't do it earlier because of my phone. My phone decides to not be nice, and so I think now would be the chaotic great time to do the thing. So I have a puzzle. I have made. It's 500 pieces. I'm gonna go get that. So I'm gonna be right back. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna show you why I'm amazed by this. Okay, my chair. I'm showing you why I'm amazed by this. So, I don't think you have you ever had a puzzle where it actually stays together whenever you move it? Which I'm also far away from my mic at the same time. Because I have done a puzzle, and this amazes me because I can actually hold the puzzle So, there we go. What it looks like. I can hold this up and shake it all about. It stays together. It is 500 pieces. 500 pieces, and the whole thing stays together when I shake it. I can hold it. I can just, bam. I ain't never had a puzzle that stayed together. So I'm amazed. And so I wanted to show this. This is why I said it was not going to be a long video, but because my phone decides to be a butt, I can't do the video. So I'm going to do it on the stream, and I can hold this and shake this every other way, and it stays together. This is the type of puzzles I like. They stay together. It just stays. And it curves in. It stays together. So I'm amazed by it. Just because of just the ability. It just, it just stays. So I've never had a puzzle that stayed together like this. And I have been excited about this. I have been just trying to fathom how this worked. But I think it's because the puzzle pieces are thicker, and because this is one of those whatchamacallit, the 3D things, yeah, where it shifts, where you kind of look at it, it just kind of shifts a certain way. I can't do it as well on here because I have the light, and even if I turn that light off, it goes bleh. So I can't do it, but I have this. I am excited. So yeah, puzzle stays together. This is what I have been going and losing my mind about, because I'm like, ooh, this is great, because I don't know how to show the puzzle in a correct way, and if I get really excited, it's perfect. So I have puzzle. I'm gonna go put this down before I probably break it. So enjoy the music. So, I don't know what y'all think about that, but I'm really happy about it. So, my cat has also claimed my chair. My cat has also claimed my chair, so she is sitting here, and I'm just going to try to scoochie with the kitty. And I have two of... I was going to share the chair with you. You're not going to sit up here? I left you plenty of room. Like, really, all someone has to do is give me a good little scare, and my butt's gonna go on the floor, and the chair's gonna go, wee. That is all someone has to do. So, I'm excited because it is spooky season. And because it is spooky season, I'm going to be ramped up. And because I'm gonna be ramped up, my ass is probably gonna do some stuff. I was thinking about playing horror games all this month. I had to sit down and find out which ones I want to actually play. Anyways, what I'm holding an automaton. I have two of these. I have the black one and I have the white one. So I have two of these, and I love them. I love them to death. Y'all can't hear it as well. So I've been playing with these. I wonder if I could do a whole song over it. I probably can. Gosh, I probably can. But no, I have two of these. And I'm gonna be drinking my soda. My nose is itchy too. So, pretty much, I am just chilling here, writing down some of the things I want to do, and I was thinking about redoing my bio on the channel, but I don't know what I'd set it to. And not just that, like, there's a good bit of things that's going on. So I have where I'm playing the game Dragon Adventures, not on the channel, but just kind of, just in general playing it. Then I have the Dinos Online thing. They have a new update. I don't know how to mod the new update. I tried 2 methods. Those 2 methods failed. Compared to like the current method I use. Those 2 newer methods have failed, and I haven't seen anyone kind of figure that out yet. So until then, I don't know how to best go about it, because I can get all the way up to the 4.3.5 version. I just cannot go to the current version, which is like 5.1.0 or 5.0.1, I think, or something like that, 5 something. And I can't get past the 4 version. And then, of course, I still use Cheat Droid and GG for the other ones I use. So I could still technically do that, but I don't know if I really want to. Then, of course, I still have some of the other videos for, like, waterfalls and all that I can use. I could do Pokemon Go videos. Then, of course, I have, from the amount of footage I have right now, I have where I could do bloopers and funny moments if I really wanted to. And then I have one of the film projects that I am working on ever so painfully slowly. Which, I mean, I could considerably work on right now. But I don't know, because I don't think it would be really... Is it even over here? It's a question. Yes, it is. So with this project that I'm doing, ever so painfully slowly, let me get all of this sorted out. I gotta reorganize all down there. So I'm trying to figure out what all I can do. Because how I have it very briefly written out. But I gotta figure out how to incorporate it in. So I gotta figure out what exactly would be the best idea of it. I had the audio that I'm gonna include in, not even including the rest of like what I'm actually doing with it. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and get up. I haven't even finished all the audio, but I am going to do the audio. I don't know if I want to do it tonight, but I might try to do it tonight. And then I'm gonna start this week on it. Because I can go ahead and figure out what all I need to technically do and start it. And try to revise it as I go and add on to it. And then I'll go ahead and include what I have to go ahead and edit it. This is not gonna be a really long stream. I'm probably gonna sit here for like an hour and kind of ramble and all. I'm not too certain. But Halloween's coming in. Oh, now you're running. Been streaming for like 17, almost 18 minutes. It didn't stream moments like, oh, here I am. And, despite all of that, if I can get notifications, it'd be fantastic. There we go. What I really wanted to do is also sit here and farm on a game, but I can't do that because my CPU is going to be garbage, and so would everything else that happens with it. So, I had some stories I want to talk about, but I didn't know like what exactly I wanted to talk about. And so, it goes to, should I game or should I just talk? And yawning. I hate yawning so much. But, yeah, that's where I got to. I'm like, should I even stream or anything? Because I don't know. And I still have, like, the color and pixels thing, so I can distract myself, technically. And that's probably why I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do that. That way, while I'm just kind of rambling or just sitting here quietly, I can technically do it. Right now, Steam's updating. So, I'm sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just I'm zoned into the music, but I'm also watching this update before I can actually do much. So, I will probably... I'm gonna try to display this as best as I can to try and let y'all see it. And this depends on if it actually works or not. I have all kinds of crap that's just like, ugh. I'm almost done with my midterms. I still have the one more, and that's due this week, so I'm having to find a way to do that, and I'm gonna start... Oh, wait, if I start that film project tomorrow, ooh. I'm gonna tie into that. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. Let me... Dang it. There we go. Let me get this set up to where y'all will be able to see it, at least, because then maybe y'all want to, Oh. Y'all don't want to see me, apparently. I am going to move this and fix it as I go along, so... So I'm gonna stay like right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is if it loads, so we'll see. So get OBS back up, fix this up again. Whoops. And then I should be able to get ready and play this. So I have a good few left to do, which is all these. So I completed the bonus and all that again. This I've just been kind of spastically trying to color. I like doing this game, but the problem is just trying to sit here and do the ones that's like all over the other places. I'm sitting there like, really? I really had to go from this little section of map all the way to a different section just to color this same number. So it throws me for a loop whenever that happens, but 9 times out of 10 is not as bad. I've seen some of these. I don't know how scattered about they are. Anyways, how is everyone doing today? Is everyone doing good? I hope everyone's doing well and all. Additionally, I mean, like I said, it's just supposed to be chill stream and all, so I'm not gonna be too crazy with what all I do. I know last time I streamed, I think it was the last time I streamed, I was just hyper, and of course, 9 times out of 10, I'm just really hyper. But I'm just, not as hyper now, I'm more just kind of laid back, and just wanting to vibe, so. Has there been a new hobby? Has anyone have any new hobbies that they've been taking in, doing and all? Like, what is it about? If you don't want to share, that's okay. I figured I'd at least ask and see how everyone's doing. Kind of figure out what all other people want to talk about. And even if you want to, you can sit here and pause it and just rebel on. Like, I really don't mind. Has there been any games that any of you played that you can constantly replay and it just never gets old to you? Because I've had a good few games like that, and it's crazy how they can actually stick with you for like the longest time despite how much time has passed by. And I kind of just want to ramble on a little bit about School of Dragons. So that shut down back in June. I think June 30th to be specific. And I played that game for 7 years. I was making a video for it and just wanted to release it, but I couldn't ever do it because it's still being edited technically, but I also didn't know really what I wanted to get out of it when releasing it. I wanted it to be a farewell of sorts to the game, but at this point, a good amount of time has passed that, like, I don't think I can consider it, really. But I have a good bit of other stuff I can technically edit and upload just kind of in its place to maybe show how special it is. It's really the only game of the entire How to Train Dragon franchise that's really stuck with me. because I can't get into the other ones the same way. It doesn't have that same feel to it for me to get anywhere close to invested. I tried to play the other ones. I've tried to do what I can to make it as enjoyable for me, and it's not enjoyable. So when hearing about this game shutting down and all, I just sat there distraught, but luckily it wasn't an immediate shutdown. They actually gave some time left. And of course they gave some great bonuses and all to be able to enjoy the rest of its time, especially if you just decide to start a whole new character to relive the entire adventure just one more time. And I don't know how many times I mentioned it in the streams, if I even have. My first dragon on there was a Flightmare. She was a very, very special dragon to me because she was my very first one. That was when I joined the game. And it was when like they had more recently redone the intro and all that stuff. So that way I didn't get like a deadly gnat or anything like that. I had gotten one of the other starter dragons that they had put in, which would be like Flightmares, the Shotjaw, Sandwraith, and the Rumblecoin. Those are the 4 starters I have started with, or I say to start with. It's by chance that I got one of those 4, and it just so happened that mine was a Flightmare, and that one has been my first and last time I've spent time with the dragons. So when it came to being in the final moments of the game, I had decided that I would end it in the hidden world. I wanted to end it at Old Burke, but I couldn't because then I felt like I wouldn't be as satisfied with the results. And I kind of wanted, despite everything in the 3rd movie and all, I wanted it to end kind of the same way in the 3rd movie, where you're kind of just saying goodbye to your dragon because they're going to the hidden world, because technically they'll be safer there. And so I figured that would have been the best place to end it. That way I felt more at ease and all, and kind of felt like it'd be a better ending because it kind of goes with the ending officially, which was letting them go to the hidden world because they'd be safe. And so I think I spent like, I want to say 10 minutes, but it's not. I think I spent like 3 to 5 minutes of whatever that timer was left, to just sit in the hidden world and just enjoy it with my Flightmare as my way of saying goodbye. And technically the servers were shutting down by time, I think about 2:30 in the morning, and I think it was supposed to shut down like 2. So I think specifically it was like 2:32, 2:34, might have been 2:36, but it was an even number. And it was just, it's that silence, you know what's gonna happen, and there's no way to stop it, and so you just sit there like, when's it gonna happen? When's it coming? And of course I didn't want to log off because I actually found someone else who was streaming on YouTube for like the end of School of Dragons, and some of the people said I logged off after the thing ran out, and they said I couldn't log back on, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay on until it just kicks me off, because I really don't want to say goodbye unless I'm forced to. And it did. It kicked me off around the 2:30 area, and I tried to log in. It just says the data and all was lost. there have been talks about a thing called Project Edge, which was supposed to kind of revive the game to be able to play it and play it all the way from the beginning, but I haven't heard too much more about it, so I don't know what else going on with it, if anything. I tried to stay up to date with it for a good while, but I have not been as active to keep up with it. And I'm not in their Discord server to kind of find out as much information as I should. But going back to the game, I had 116 dragons. I had 116 dragons before the game ended. And, I went through each of them, spent just a little bit of time with them at least, until it ended. Just kind of spent, I'd say about an equal amount of time with each of them. That way I don't regret only spending time with specific ones. And I love all the dragons I've gotten. I absolutely love them. So of course with any game, I've had a good few other games shut down too, so. But when it came to having to let them go, of course, I'm sitting there like, I really, really don't want to let it go, even though they kind of have to move on, and I kind of have to move on my own way. So I tried to do it as, I wouldn't be as regretful about it. And I don't think I am. I kind of wish I was able to show y'all the whole adventure. Especially the first adventure I had in that game. But whenever I try to record the whole thing, I did not have enough time to be able to do so. And then how I was trying to spend time on doing it, it wasn't working in my favor. My throat's not doing too well, but I'll be fine. But to me, School of Dragons was one of my favorites, and it was really the only one I could get into, again, with the franchise, because you can actually interact with the dragons, you get to train them, you get to hatch them, you get to fly with them. I felt like there's more interaction you had with it compared to the other games, and you can be more invested in it because it means something more personal. And because you're also a dragon rider, that you actually feel like you're part of it, not just watching from, let's say watching from a distance, but you're actually interacting with it more than what it was previously. My cat just scared me because she opened the door, so that genuinely scared me too. Well, School of Dragons, it just provided that, I don't know how to best describe it, but it provided that interaction uniquely to the game itself, and it's not found in any of the other games, in the franchise. Of course, you can hatch the dragons and grow them and evolve them and all that, but I just don't find that attachment in the other games where I can be invested in it the way I can in some of the other games I've played. I had moved to Roblox to play the Dragon Adventures because it's kind of similar to School of Dragons and just how to train dragons in general, because you got to hatch dragons, you got to ride dragons, you can farm with them, interact with the environment with them. Yes, you don't have quests, and I would love if they could add in like quests with NPCs and all that too, like actually have a storyline with it. That'd be amazing. And they have kind of like bits and pieces of that, but it's whenever there's events. And then of course they have quests when it's the seasons and all. Like right now they opened the season 25 up. And so I'm slowly, very slowly, working on everything, but it's not, you know, all there. If I could have loaded up the game without lagging, I could actually just be sitting there farming the materials I need for the mutation potions while just sitting here talking. But, that's not guaranteed. Because it lags, and because my CPU is not gonna run while I'm trying to stream this. Which is why I just kind of gave up on trying to do that right now. But no, there's a lot of fun moments when it comes to School of Dragons. I just kind of wish I was able to display them in a way that y'all would understand how I feel about it, and there's not a way to do that. Which, I mean, is... It could be considered cool, but I don't think that everyone wants to experience that on a level that I do. But, that game is very, very special to me because I was able to have that kind of connection that's not easily found in a lot of other games, or any of the ones I've actually played ever. I played Century Age of Ashes for a good while, and there's bits and pieces of it I absolutely love, but not everything I like about it. And I kind of wish I could get more into it again, but the issue with that is seeing some of the updates. I'm sitting there like, I really don't like it. Or the direction of it, I don't really like where it's going. So I just kind of gave up on that, and I would love to get back into it again, but whew. Really, I think one of the interesting things is make a server where you and your friends could just play and make matches together, like one-on-one kind of thing, or 2 versus 2, stuff like that, where you can make it specifically between you and your friends, on both teams. You can play against each other, you can play with each other. Just kind of depends on how y'all feel. And I think that'd be fun. And that could count for like missions and stuff like that too. But I really don't know 100% the way they want to go because I haven't been on in a good while, so. I like the designs of the dragons they have. They're really, really fun and interesting. And each of them, if you take the time to read, they actually have their own like little backstories and stuff like that. And I absolutely love it. I know a lot of people don't probably read a lot of the characters' backstories and all, but I do. And I absolutely love whenever people go really into detail about it. In some games, I'm not as fond about it because then I'm like, well, if it isn't as relevant or I'm not connecting to the character, then to me it's like, well, I really don't care kind of thing. But I love when they do because that shows that they give a little bit more love to the character, and it kind of shows. Sometimes I can see a preference in some developers' characters, depending on how much detail and all that they'll add into them, or if there's a more importance to the character being there compared to some of the other ones. But though you'll see some of the other ones that's not as strongly present in a game or book series, and they'll fawn all over them, and I'm like, yes, I absolutely love it, because you kind of get an idea of what they more or less love in their game that they make. But There's a lot of beauty in video games to me, and of course what they also provide. And not a lot of people like video games, and I understand, but a good amount of people do. And each of them provide their own kind of lessons to people, and not everyone pays attention to them, but when you sit there and you kind of understand it, then you kind of understand why it's very impactful. Like, I can give an example of Subnautica. Go explore, but know that there can also be things lurking in darkness, and to not explore so deep into something without some kind of possible consequences or unexpected things happening. There's always something that can happen, and there's a uniqueness to each of your adventures, because each time you load different saves and all, there could be a lot of different things. Which is why it can make a gameplay so unique. And not every game has lessons. Some of them just tell a story. Some of them you just play casually and do your own thing, but there is a lot of encouragement in them to do things that you appreciate and enjoy. But even in its diversity, there is that beauty that remains consistently with each of the games. And of course, everyone has different playstyles, which I absolutely adore. Because then you see diversity with not just in the games themselves, but within people's playstyles and all. Okay, some people go by and color these pixels a lot nicer than I do. But sometimes if I just get fed up, I'm just like, well, here I go. Just drag my mouse around and hopes that maybe I can get it all done. And I still have all these down here. So I'm trying to get them all done, but ooh, not going the way I want it to. And sorry if my talking is bothersome for those of you who's just trying to listen to music. Sometimes I'll have where I can talk for a while, and then sometimes I just give up on talking, so. Just lagging a little bit. So, ooh. This kind of sounds like something that'd be in Minecraft. Again, apologies, I'm quiet. I'm just kind of focused on this now. I'm trying to slowly get this part done. 100% working my best, but trying, so. Anywho, just let's go with number 12 because that seems to be more plentiful. So we'll do this. I don't know what next to really go after. I think I might do 31. That seems to be kind of abundant down in this area. And I say kind of. Once I try to knock off a few of these because some of them, if I can see them, it's like, well, go ahead and get those done. I don't know just yet. Probably after I finish this stream, I'm gonna log on to Dragon Adventures and do my daily and try to finish up the weeklies and all. I try to stay up on top of those as much as I can, so I can get them done as soon as I can. Some more number 10s that I'm gonna go ahead and kind of close off on. Identify the numbers in like patches, that way when it comes to stuff like this I can kind of recognize them and try to narrow them down a little bit more. $27 is done. You do 12 next, then 10. Get these right here done. Need 12, 16, 21, 24, and then 30. That'd be this little section down here. 24, 23, 18, 30, 31, 32. Not OBS acting up in any way. Just no, but I just noticed it flashed on there. 31, 24, 12, 2, 19. 30. 31. 24. 23. 2 and 11. 10. 23 seems to be the most out of here. Three is done. Doing 30. Switching to 24. 24 is done. Doing 16. 18. 12 and 2. I think I go all up there and all too. Oh, 31, just gonna briefly go through this. 16. 18. About 16. And 18. 17. 22. 21. 32. 6 and 3. And it's 2. 7. 21. 18. 16. 18. 32. 22. 16. 16. 18. 36. 7. 8. 6. 19. 6. 19. Wait. 19. Going back to 8, 9, 3, 1, 8, 20. 25 is finished. Probably after I finish this, I'm gonna go ahead and log off, just that way. That way I'm not doing too much of this. Trying to figure out what I really want to focus on the color. I don't know what I want to do because I kind of get to the point where I have to focus on the bunches of them. Seven is now done. I have 29. And then we have 6. 3, we have that completed. Oh, I clicked on 16 when I clicked on 19. Dang. one is completed. Focusing on 3 numbers, so 6, 3, and 8 are what I'm focused on right now. Kind of shift my focus back down here a little bit. Eleven is done. Ten is done. Thirteen is done. And 19 I'm focused on up here for now. there. Let's see. Try and get some of these up as I see them. Thirty-four is done. 30 is completed. Six is completed. Twelve is completed. Twenty-six is completed. Four is completed. Two is completed. trying to click 36 and it didn't want to click. 35 is completed. 38 is completed. Now it's completed. $37 is completed. 36 is completed. Eight is completed. We'll focus on 9 and 5 real quick. Okay, I'm gonna expand on 17. Go to 15. Twenty is done. Nine is done. And try to add on 22. Three is done. We'll do 17 real quick. Five is complete. We'll add on 14. Fourteen is complete. We'll add on 16. Nineteen is complete. We'll add on 18. Fifteen is complete. We'll do 28. 18 is complete. 16 is complete. 17 is complete. One's complete. Two is complete. 28 is complete. 31, 32 complete. Now this one damn pixel. 33. And now I had the playground complete. There we go. And then I have 3 more left on the Halloween one that I can do. And that'll be the first Halloween one complete. Because there's a lot more. A lot more. And I've already have 4 more to complete. Then I still have this whole thing I gotta do. I only got halfway through this one that y'all have suggested as the next number. So, there's a lot I gotta do for that. I think that's about it, really. So you have all this, and I've been ever so painfully slowly doing it. All the numbers are not grouped the way I need them to easily color it. So, that one's woof. I'm not ready for that. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit the game. And then I'm gonna play a little bit of Dragon Adventures to go ahead and get some of the stuff done if I'm not too tired just yet. Other than that, I think that is all. Thank you all so much for watching and joining in. Even those of you who's watching afterwards, thank you for stopping by. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Hope you all have a great day, great night, whatever time it is in the world. As well as make sure you take care of yourselves, drink some water, eat some food, and please take some medicine if you actually taking medicine. So, or any medication. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all to the rest of your day. Bye! I'll go ahead and end the music. Like, and a 3, a 2, and a 1. Bye!